Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're over here checking out the new coat colors that just came out, and I'm also going to look at a couple of other colors that came out a couple weeks ago that I missed, and we're going to start with this one that came out today, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. This is one of my favorite horses in the game. As soon as I seen it on Star Stables Instagram, I thought I have to have it. I'm not great with like the coat color specific names. I think this is a Sabino, isn't it? I mean, I know it's technically an American paint horse, but is a Sabino just a type of paint? I don't know. I think this is a red dun Sabino maybe. I really am not sure on that at all. But I absolutely love this horse. This is so close to what I would consider like a dream horse in real life. It is beautiful. Ugh. The camera feature on mobile is an absolute nightmare. When you try to zoom in and see any kind of detail, it's a mess. Hopefully I'll be getting a PC this year though, so maybe that nightmare will not last much longer. So anyway, this is the Appaloosa that came out a couple weeks ago, and I honestly don't like it. It reminds me of like those little dishes that like a scientist grows like germs and stuff in, which is so insulting, but that's what it looks like to me. And I don't know why, because I love Appaloosas, and this is a coat color that I had asked for. I wanted this kind of coat color, but it's like the pink nose and stuff is too much for me for some reason. I don't know. It's too light or something. Now, this is the Saddlebred that came out a couple weeks ago, and I love it, of course, because it's a bay, and I love bays. I just think that it's so pretty. The shading and everything is excellent. The markings. I do like the other bay better, though. However, I do still really love it, and it's definitely going to go on my wish list for eventually. Didn't I tell you all that they were going to add a chestnut saddlebred later? There was no way they were going to have saddlebreds in the game and not have a chestnut. And I think this one is absolutely beautiful. I love the way its coat lightens towards its legs, and I think just overall it's an excellent new addition. And here at Starshine Ranch, when you talk to Josh, we have some new daily chores or missions to take care of, which is awesome. So we just got a main quest update a couple of weeks ago, and now we have these new dailies added, which is excellent. I love to see more and more things being added to the game that is something that we can do daily and give us a reason to log in. That combined with the new like season thing that we're doing with the championships and having to work towards earning and unlocking things, I think that's really good, and it's just going to make the game all that much more fun for us to log into every day. Completely off topic, but look how adorable this donkey is. I wish we could get donkey pets because that is the cutest thing ever. Or mules. What if we had rideable mules? So I am so far behind on the main quest still. I have just recently unlocked like the daily missions to like earn the things for the, what is the horse called? The Rune Runner free horse. I have just got to that point in the game, so it's going to be a long time before I catch up. So these dailies have been pretty fun. Okay, what just happened? I brushed my horse instead of the quest horse and it still worked. Okay, whatever. Glitches in Star Stable, you're kidding. So when I was watching somebody else's video on these new coat colors and stuff, they kind of irritated me because in the same video, in the same sentence with the same breath, they were saying that there's nothing to do in Star Stable and there's no dailies, nothing fun, no quests. And then they proceeded to say that they are so far behind on all the quests and they haven't even like unlocked all of the new dailies and stuff, and I was like, how can you be complaining that there's nothing to do in the game when there's things to do in the game that you are intentionally not unlocking or working towards or doing the quests for? Like, that's kind of like content to do in the game that you're choosing not to do, so what do you mean? which, to be fair, it's perfectly fine to not like the quests for whatever reason. You can think that they're boring, or they're over too quick, or they're not interesting enough to you to want to do in the first place. But just say that then. Don't say that there's nothing to do in the game if there is things new in the game that you are choosing not to do for whatever reason. Like, your reason for not doing it is valid, sure, and you're entitled to say that opinion, but don't say that there's nothing to do in the game if you're just choosing not to do it. That's easy for me to say though, because I still have so much stuff to do in the game before I'm caught up that I'm not going to be bored anytime soon, but once I am caught up, I probably will be complaining that there's not anything to do in the game, I'm sure. Anyway, here is one of the new Mustangs, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. It reminds me of a Nakota horse that I've seen before on the internet, and I just think it's really pretty. I'm not a huge fan of roans, and I especially don't usually like blue roans. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're very pretty, and in real life, they are stunning. But in the game, I don't know, I'm just not drawn to them, but for some reason I really like this one. And I think, you know, the little splashes of pinto on it, the dapples, the like the little dark, I don't know what would you even call it, like smudges that are on its sides. I just think that those details are excellent and so realistic and just so well done. I really like this horse. This one though, I definitely like more. I love bay horses. I love them in real life. I love them in the game. I just am a sucker for bays, and this one is so pretty. I love the bald face, the blue eyes with the dark lining, and this tail. It's called something plume, isn't it? In real life, it's like starts with a G. I don't know how to pronounce it. And plume, it was like started from an Arabian or something. I'm probably completely wrong, whatever. Anyway, this coat color is gorgeous, and I love the markings. I've seen this exact color scheme on a quarter horse once, so I'm kind of surprised to see it on a Mustang, but it is gorgeous. I love it so much. Okay, so I think I'm caught up now and have checked out and looked at all of the new coat colors that have came out recently. I definitely want the bay saddlebred. I want this Mustang. I still have got my eyes on it. And I like the blue roan. May or may not get that eventually. I love the bald-faced bay. And I love that Sabino paint horse. If it's even technically a Sabino, which it's honestly probably not, because what do I know? But alas, I don't have star coins to buy anything. Okay, technically I could have bought one, but I'm trying to save star coins right now, so those horses are just gonna have to go on my never-ending wish list. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!